Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Digital.Flash.Fire. We've got a three-peat for you. The first one is a Assault Siegfried line where I'm not defending. This is what the rest of this map looks like. I'm hardly going to spend any time in the actual city itself. This is the T-54 prototype. I am really loving this tank. Except, you know, when I'm shooting at really well-armored vehicles from the front. You'll notice my team just took half the hit points off the Jagdpanther 2 anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get down in here, and once I'm down off this hill, I'm actually pretty safe, because anything that gets up on that ridge, well, I mean, look at that guy. I bump him just enough to take off a bunch of hit points. I shoot him, he shoots me, I get shot in the back. I'm reloading, he's trying to kill me, and that's never going to work. I just do too much damage. Spot the 3601H, who is no threat, and he's just getting pounded by the rest of my team. And I don't even think I get another shot at this guy. Yeah, he just gets torn apart. And we're up 5-1, and the rout is on. My one problem with the T-54 is that the engine's a little underpowered. As you can see, I'm climbing up this hill, and look at all the damage being done, and I'm not doing any. I mean, I can only complain so much. I'm at 850 damage. I've got a bunch of spotting damage already, and the team is way out ahead. Now, I've had terrible games all day. It's a 5X weekend, and I'm going to spend some time with the missus, so can't really spend a lot of time on Tonks. Put one to the OE. Put another into the OE. He takes some more shots. Put another into the OE. I'll leave him on 3 hit points. Are you kidding me? RNGesus, why? So I'm at almost 1,600 damage. 1 kill. But wait, there's more. Hellcat running for safety. Oh shit. Shot on the move. SU-100Y running for safety. Shot on the move. He's at full health. And by the way, you're going to see my first game in the SU-100Y in a minute. And that tank is hilarious. Indian Panzer in the background, not doing anything to help his team, even though they're getting butchered. Shoot his gun. I tried to get, you know, disengaged enough that I'd get behind him, but oh well. 2,400 damage. 2 kills. Team is beating the hell out of him. I'm looking for the Indian Panzer. I know he's down here, and 1 shot. Sets him on fire. So this guy's a bot. He isn't paying any attention. So I just set him on fire. He burns to death. For those of you keeping track at home, 3,300 damage, 1,700 spotting damage. First one of the day on a 5X weekend. Pretty good day. Only 2,300 experience. Kind of sad there, actually. No, that might not have been my first win of the day, actually. 1,289 base experience, 3 kills, 13 shots fired, 12 hits, 10 penetrations. Again, the gun's a little bit wonky. 110,000 credits, though. No one's going to complain about that. All right, next up, let's see what the SU-100Y looks like. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the SU-100Y, the famous box tank. This is a pretty good representation of the kind of teams I was getting where, I mean, yeah, technically it's 49% if you go by skill, but look at all that red up front. That is gruesome. And the other team, you know, their good players are all up top. Now, this tank is kind of crazy. 440 damage on its basic ammo. Premium does 510, and I've got a couple rounds of it handy. And the HE does 580 with much lower penetration. And the Premium has lower penetration, but higher damage. I actually would like it if they did that with more Premium rounds, so that they reward skill rather than replacing it. I think it would be an opportunity for wargaming to, rather than, letting people buy competence where you reward advancing levels of skill by saying, hey, you can do more damage if you can aim at weak spots. Now, the game doesn't exactly start out fast. We have, for some reason, one of our heavies has gone up to the top. Could be because he's terrible. Usually you see on this map, the northwest is dominated by lights, mediums, and TDs because of the long, clear sight lines and good rolling ground that makes good cover. And the city is where the heavies go to brawl. You'll notice that ours haven't really done that. Now, watch this shot. Blind shot in front of him. Boom. And we just traded flak buses. And we lost a KV-1S. And I'm looking for another shot. The reload on this thing is a bit long. And the SU-5 can't get a good shot. Pump it over his head. And the ammo is actually pretty generous on this. I didn't really have any complaints about the loadout. And of course, as soon as I start moving, I spot the very dangerous E2. But hey, we've got a bunch of guys up there. I'm sure they'll deal with him. That shot sails off into Nebraska. And at this point, I notice that our guys in the city are kind of struggling a bit. And there's that E2 again. And shooting through the bridge here is just extremely difficult. I hunt for a shot, but it's pretty clear between that and the town that's over there at the other end, I'm just not going to get anything. Ooh, line of sight here, and he just tucks away. So the gun does aim pretty quick, but it doesn't snap like a lot of guns do. Ooh, box tank on box tank. Ooh, just into his engine. Nice shot. And remember, I hit the flak box, so my damage is actually ahead of what it's showing. And just late. And so this gun is a naval gun. The velocity on it is not spectacular. This is actually the gun they put on destroyers. And this is one of those tanks that they thought about building and then decided it was silly. Wargaming doesn't think it's silly. I don't think it's silly. So, box tank is dead. And I'm on 2 kills. Now I'm in the middle of this wide open space, and I'm okay with that. Yeah, they're going to have a hard time getting to me, and their artillery just gets whomped. Now we've got a Stug, a Lux, and a VK 3601H, who have combined about, twice the M4A3E2's hit points. The problem is the Sherman Jumbo over there, the E2 is the Jumbo. The problem is he's good. And our guys, well, they're not. And they make a complete hash out of killing him. The Stug gets hit, and he's using the 76mm gun. The Stug gets hit again. They do a little bit of damage. The Stug gets hit again. And the Stug is dead. 4 hits in exchange for 1. And there goes the SU-100. I'm telling you, this tank is ridiculous. And the 3601, that was artillery. That wasn't the Jumbo that did that. And a bunch of hits for the Looks. But yeah, they're just not doing anything to that guy. Oh, there's the Matilda. And the Matilda's going to kill our bishop. 3601H is down. And now it's Looks on Jumbo. And that's going to be bad. Now the Matilda here, this is not a fast tank. I'm not even doing 20. The Matilda is not a fast tank. The OE Experimental is not a fast tank. Their artillery is not a fast tank. The only thing that could be considered even average when it comes to speed is the Sherman Jumbo. And I mean, he's average. And the Matilda comes around the corner. Quick draw. He bounces. I don't. That shot probably went clean through him into Missouri. This is the North America map. That's why shots are going into states and kind of looks like the Midwest. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but whatever. So it's a 3-on-2, but our Hummel isn't going to do anything. So it's a 3-on-1. Not really counting on their artillery to do much, so it's really a 2-on-1. Now, I do have Sixth Sense on this crew. It's about the only useful skill I do have because my Russian tank destroyer crew is probably a couple thousand gold away from having skills that make sense. The T-34 is saying, hey, the OE is by me. Yeah, you died 10 minutes ago. Even that tank has moved on. See, actually the OE is fast. And I don't hang around because A, they do have an artillery, and B, he can shave half my health off with one shot with that ridiculous gun. So I back off. We're going to speed things up because everyone is slow. And I'm going to zip on down the railway. And it actually looks like I'm zipping. And on flat ground, I'm actually doing 30. There's not a lot of flat ground here. And I know the E2 is somewhere. I thought he was down south of me. The OE manages to kill the Hummel without even getting in his sight range. And can't quite get a line of sight. Boom! 454. Took a little hit there. Oh. That was the artillery. Well, damn it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Winterberg. Or Winter Himmelsdorf. Look at all that red. This is a hilariously bad game. And I'm in the British Tier 4 Electo. And this is the last game I played in this tank. And, I mean, there are some tanks, especially at Tier 4, that I'll buy the Hetzer, even the M3 Lee, just because it's hilariously bad. This is not one of them. And I'm getting shot up and I'm getting the hell out of it. Now, I've already done 340 damage. And I'm just like, you know what? F this. I'm out of here. Now, this tank has a bunch of problems. It's too low to really use anything in cover. The gun is so low that, you know, like here, I can't even... it's... Damn it. I could be shooting. Look at that. I could be shooting. Damn it. Now, one of the nice things about some of the British tank destroyers, they're pretty much just as fast in going forward as in reverse. And Panzer 4D. Missed. Damn it. Panzer 4. Done. 541 damage and a kill. This is a very low-tier game, so you're going to hear some really interesting gun sounds. Is that guy going to come around the corner? Please come around the corner. Nope, not coming around the corner. And the Matilda with, I don't know, maybe the 40 millimeter? Didn't sound like a 6-pounder. And the Matildas in this game absolutely should have had very good matches. And for the most part, they did. And this guy comes around the corner. Gets him. What the hell is he doing? Just rammed into terrain there. Cut off the Hetzer. And the Hetzer says sorry, and I say excuse me. I mean, look. It doesn't cost you anything to be nice, people, really. And now the rout is on. We've shattered their line. We're going after them. And look, what is it with Panzer 1Cs today? Look at this. What the hell is that guy doing? Oh. Now we're capping, and I think about telling him not to cap, but the other team's capping, and our team isn't really that good, and the martyr just explodes when the hetzer shoots him. So I'm like, screw it, we're going to win. I'm going to get another kill out of this, though. Martyr, done. And that's it. Just a good, solid, fun game. All right, folks, for Digital Flash Fire, this has been Dan. You have a good day.